Well, I think you understand now why it was that I asked Jonathan to work on the development. I did a lot of talking last night. I'll be very brief. One of the things that I have always cherished was the opportunity to meet young people and to have a sense about the possibilities with them. Jonathan has been a source of great pleasure for me. I was in law practice with his father many years ago and knew Jonathan for a very long time. And the reason that I asked Jonathan to get involved in Oberlin is because of my troika. It had nothing to do with the project per se, but there is the same kind of spirit and creativity that Jonathan has that I found with the three when they came and spoke with me in St. Louis. And I've always had a passion for Oberlin grads, for people who are interested in trying to make the world a little bit of a better place. For me, it started here in 1960 when I shook then President-elect Kennedy's hand. And that has never changed. I'm a 60s guy. I'm absolutely determined in terms of what's possible. Ben and Naomi and Josh, when I heard them talk about what they wanted to do with East College Street, it was, as we say in Gaelic, for mission. They knew they had the seeds of something, but they really hadn't had it well defined, and they were looking very hard for a way to define the project that ultimately might get done. And along the way, you've heard from all of these wonderful people who helped out on this journey that they've taken. And Mark and Enterprise played a very critical role, as did many. Eric Nord, who's not here with us, was just great. And I felt a sense of wisdom with him, as with Dave and others in Oberlin. And there was a sense of wanting to support a good idea. And the kind of determination and the kind of persistence with Naomi and Josh and Ben was something that I respected. I cherished that. I'm always searching for that in our people at McCormick Baron Salazar. Jonathan, of course, has it in spades, and it's the kind of thing that ultimately will make the difference. What this project has done for the college and the community is really incalculable. It is relatively a small project, but in terms of the new partnerships that have been forged, the belief in the Board of Trustees and the college and the city of Oberlin in terms of the possibilities and the way that things have moved when I first met Daniel has been really the most important part of what's being done here now. And this should be the beginning. And it should carry on with many of the other things that this community would like to do. It was, in fact, as Mark said, a small place. It wasn't able to qualify for a lot of funding. It made it very difficult in terms of moving the project along. The city hadn't really embraced this kind of development. Things had been going on in Oberlin the way they had for 100 years. When I got back here with the three of them and really began to realize all of the things that hadn't happened in Oberlin and should have happened a long time ago. And that's really what this project is going to do for the community. And it really is important for all of us to make sure that we never turn back again. This community needs to move. This community has all of the assets to make it a really extraordinary place. And the institution of Oberlin is so powerful in terms of what it represents to this country and the legacy that the alumni have provided to the United States and and abroad has been extraordinary. And that should never be forgotten. This is a great place. It's a place that we all should be very proud of. And certainly the small role that I play with the Troika is really part of what Oberlinians do for each other and with each other. And the three of them have my love